Hey guys, Nairad here, and I'm going to show you ways to make videos through PlayStation. And if you haven't been on my channel, I actually record videos with the PS4. Unlike other YouTubers who use capture cards and everything else to record, and they use all these softwares, my simple basic can and might get you through YouTube. It's basically cheaper and it's more simple than any other YouTuber has ever thought of. I think a few YouTubers like me use the PlayStation Share, but I'm not for sure. I will still do research and stuff. But since we're on my PS4, I'm going to show you how this works. Now, I don't usually go behind the scenes on all my stuff, and what the name again, sorry. Nairad 63 side is what I'm using. And I think it'd be better if we use my side, so hang on, let me do a little transition. Switch users. Okay, so we're using my side, and this can work with any side. Now I know the screen ain't like his side. I just didn't want to show the name as much. But anyways, what we're gonna do is, and this is how I feel my process starts up. And I'm gonna switch the theme because I'm getting sick and tired of looking at a theme like that. It actually screws up the kind of thing, and it's supposed to be The Witcher's 3, but we're gonna switch it with Journey's static theme, and much better to me. This is much better in my opinion. Anyways, what we're gonna do is, how we record videos is with this controller. I know what you guys think, it's so simple, but it's not, because we have to press, you see where this button is right here? Right where my middle finger is, I'm not flicking anyone off. It's called share, and what share does, if I can get out to the camera and not too close, it says share. I know the lighting ain't really good, but share is a way to record a video. So I'm going to press the share button. When you see a PlayStation controller, it's really simple. I'm going to press the share button, and what this does is it brings me up to this menu. You can see my name, and when I record a video, I will press square, or I'll press this button that says upload video clip. Tell them they have to sign in to PlayStation, which of course I do, but we're not going to sign in. So as soon as I do all this editing and stuff, it shares my video, saves it to my system, and then I can do the fun part. Again, this is not really as easy as you think, because it takes up a lot of data. Oh, that's really cool. This is the data I got for all like Dying Light and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I will delete them because I cannot share my trophies to anyone until I figure it out. So give me some time. Sorry. Oh, shite. No, over here. And if you're wondering why do I say shite instead of shit, it's because I like shite a little bit more. I just said that to make a point, but this part just absorbs like 15.12 GB on Nairad's side, but Midnight Runner, it's actually with the others. So anyways, all these games were bought by Midnight Runner, especially Batman Arkham Knight, and I'm going to show you the way it really works, how I can make the edits really fast. And I'm going to have to edit this video because it has to be basically shared. Well, actually not shared, but I'm going to have to edit this video through a transition. So this part of the video, reason why if it like ends or something, is because I have to share, like do transitions and stuff. Man, that was really quick. Anyways, as I go through this editing, this stuff, things I have to do, all this and that, I have to go over to Share Factory, and my headset's offline, and give me a few seconds. So keep stare at the Share Factory, because I don't want you to hear the video of this. Got it fixed. I don't know if you guys saw my face or not. I'll watch the video. I don't think you did. But anyways, let me move this because I'm recording using a pillow and my dad's tablet. Anyways, we're going to go over to New Project. And New Project is actually the way I actually get some of the videos done. We got Bloodborne, Horror, which when I start the Outlast series, once again, this will be the intro. Then Evil Within, then The Last of Us, Shooter, which is with Call of Duty, and From the Second Son, which is with, you know, the gameplay. And all of these don't cost you anything except the PlayStation account and a PS4, which is like the cheapest I can basically give you anything. But anyways, even though PlayStation 4 is like $400. Anyways, I'm gonna go back. How do I do this? So with this, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna start looking through videos, and I'm gonna just pick a few clips. So let's say I want to do like half gameplay of one game and half gameplay of this one. So let's say I want to do that. Actually, I might post this on YouTube. Half gameplay. There'll be some starting on my channel where I play half the games in this. So I'm gonna erase this all. So as you can see, with this is how my intro is first made. Then we have this when I'm talking. I use the old headset. I'm thinking, because it'll give you like a little spice and shit. It's straight. And then I go over to here, and if you guys are wondering how do I add commentary, how do I add music, what you gotta do is you gotta go over to here, and PlayStation gives you some free music. And this is the first one. This is the one. That one, I forgot who it was. Skylar App knows. Accelerated Instrument, which is on the Batman Arkham Knight. Then we got this one. Did that one video, I think it was with, I forgot which one it was. And this one's the one that I've been using mostly for Shadow Warrior. They got split it up where you first hear this music, and then you hear something like, here's the most famous one I use. Not a machine. But I'm thinking about doing that, so I switch it up. And I can also make my own music videos using these. So I can be like playing a gameplay right here. And let's say I don't want to hear me talk or anything, I could actually make this video where I make music. And I'm going to show you how I make my outros. It's very simple. I think people will mistake it. It's not very simple. People think it's something else. How do you do this? How do you do that? So I'm going to do like a half commentary. I'm thinking. Well, not a half commentary. I'm thinking about doing like half gameplay, like one old gameplay plus this gameplay. So I'm just gonna pick certain type of music. Let's say I'm gonna pick Accelerated Instrument, which I think is one of the music I use. To trim this, we go over to trim. You can see there's still a lot of music there. Go back down, trim. We're gonna keep trimming it until we get it right. So basically, right there is when I say right. Yep, right here. Alright, so let's say I wanted to do, I don't know, mostly gameplay on here. And I'm going to show you how do I get like the volume on a video. And actually I'm thinking about using this one and the other clip on this one to use as like, I want to say, to like tell you how this and that happens on YouTube or what's so backwards about YouTube. So we're going to delete this clip if I don't want this clip. So I didn't want that clip. So what do? I delete it, and I go over to edit music, and I find where the music is, and then I go move music. This is the way we can actually move the music and trim it down from like 23 minutes all the way down to like 14 minutes. I know it looks so slow, but if you read the numbers, it's going lightning quick. It's like quickly. I know it's going so fast. I'm sorry about the lagging. It has to be this way. So here we go. We do this. We do that. We made that. We made this and that. You know, made this video. I don't know why it's still saying 23 minutes. I seriously don't know what the heck's going on. So we did this. We did that. Oh, it's because this. It's saying 23 minutes. Okay, so it's 8 minutes. Alright, so let's say I want to add, I don't know if I already have a video on this, but let's say I want to add a clip. I'll go over to here where it says, or press X, it says add clip. So let's say I want to add a clip, which I'm bringing back Shadow Warrior. I'm going to turn up the volume. Which one is this one? This one's 7 minutes, okay, 8 minutes, okay, this one. So So we put these two together and they make 21 minutes. We could make them a little bit longer, but yet again, YouTube does not allow that because that would actually make it long. I think I screwed up. Yep, wrong gameplay. Wrong gameplay, no. I showed you guys the one where I was just goofing around. I was killing like a lot of stuff. Wrong gameplay, my bad. I can also add my own screenshots and make my own custom thumbnails through here. Okay, so which one was it? So I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna fuse this one. This one makes it perfect. And if I want to add a transition, this is how the transition will work. Here's all PlayStation's transitions. I'm showing you all this. Here's my favorite one when I do the Batman series. It reminds me of the Batman. It's like, like off of Deadpool. Here's also transitions for like Infamous Second Son, racing, explosions. So like, let's say I want to have that. I can add that. That. You guys might be hearing it from my headphones. That. So all these transitions I can use instead of Google's and YouTube's transition. So instead of having that, I actually want to put an explosion there. So I want to edit my transition and replace the transition. I actually want to put an explosion there. Okay. So this is before anything is, so you guys are actually seeing a little bit of a demo to what my gameplay is. So I do this and that, I put them all into this, and the next thing you know, bam, here comes the transition. Boom, you know, that looked pretty good. That was pretty good right there. I say so myself. So let's say I want to have music or anything on here. Again, I'll put the music. So here's the first music I put down there. Then I go over here, trim it again. I have to be precise and easy on it. YouTube has a way of saying copyright claims, and this is how I really get away with some of the things because I trim the music to the point where I want it to be. And there's some music like, I think it was Run the Table? Not a Machine, that's one. They don't consider as like a copyright thing, so that's why I use like Not a Machine for like a full music video and other stuff. But to really have all this stuff to be done, and you're basically seeing behind the scenes. Next week I might just show you how I record without my face. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to show anyone anything. You know, if you really want to see my face, I'm not going to show you. Sorry. Not until I'm old enough. Okay. So what this does is we can put this, and the next thing you know, let's say I didn't want a regular transition. Boom! Then all of a sudden this happens. And then this happens. Again, this is accelerated instrument. I don't know why the music's so long. Let me add the music one more time. So we're going to move the music all the way. No, we do not want to delete music. You delete music, you can actually always get it back, but it's really hard to keep, you know, especially with this progress we made, it's really hard to continue doing it. So let's say I wanted my volume to be loud enough for you guys to hear, because YouTube is kind of messed up with the volume thing, especially if you have a good computer or something. So I'm going to increase, this is how I make my volume a little bit louder on the clips. I will increase the volume on both clips to 120. What I'll do is you get to hear me talk a little bit louder. I say, you know, 130 should be good enough. And if you're still thinking about doing all this, this is actually a way to make your videos a lot better than any other YouTuber. I say so myself because you can make your videos so much louder than normal YouTubers. We're going to go with the explosion again. Again, I love how the explosion happens. That's why I'm choosing it with this video. Most videos I go with the standard one. This one I'm just going to go with the explosion. So you hear me in like there, and then I'm talking, and then this happens. So I use the transition to edit my way through so you don't have to, you know. I would do it with loading screens all the way down to like 14 minutes. I know it looks so slow, but if you read the numbers, it's going lightning quick. It's like quickly. I know it's going so fast. I'm sorry about the lagging. It has to be this way. So here we go. We do this. We do that. We made that. We made this and that. You know, we made this video. I don't know why it's still saying 23 minutes. I seriously don't know what the heck's going on. So we did this. We did that. Oh, it's because this. It's saying 23. Okay, so it's 8 minutes. Alright, so let's say I want to add, I don't know if I already have a video on this, but let's say I want to add a clip. I'll go over to here where it says, or press X, it says add clip. So let's say I want to add a clip, which I'm bringing back Shadow Warrior. I'm going to turn up the volume. Which one is this one? This was 7 minutes, okay, 8 minutes, okay, this one. So we put these two together and they make 21 minutes. We could make them a little bit longer, but yet again, YouTube does not allow that because that would actually make it long. I think I screwed up. Yep, wrong gameplay. Wrong gameplay, no. I showed you guys the one where I was just goofing around. I was killing like a lot of stuff. Wrong gameplay, my bad. I can also add my own screenshots and make my own custom thumbnails through here. Okay, so which one was it? So I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna fuse this one. This one makes it perfect. And if I want to add a transition, this is how the transition will work. Here's all PlayStation's transitions. I'm showing you all this. Here's my favorite one when I do the Batman series. It reminds me of the Batman. It's like like off of Deadpool. Here's also transitions for like Infamous Second Son, racing, explosions. So like let's say I want to have that, I can add that. That, you guys might be hearing it from my headphones. That. So all these transitions I can use instead of Google's and YouTube's transition. So instead of having that, I actually want to put an explosion there. So I want to edit my transition. I replace the transition. I actually want to put an explosion there. Okay. So this is before anything is, so you guys are actually seeing a little bit of a demo to what my gameplay is. So I do this and that, I put them all into this, and the next thing you know, bam, here comes a transition. Boom, you know. That looked pretty good. That was pretty good right there. I say so myself. So let's say I want to have music or anything on here. Again, I'll put the music. So here's the first music I put down there. Then I go over here, trim it again. I have to be precise and easy on it. YouTube has a way of saying copyright claims, and this is how I really get away with some of the things because I trim the music to the point where I want it to be. And there's some music like, I think it was Run the Table? Not a Machine, that's one. They don't consider as like a copyright thing, so that's why I use like Not a Machine for like a full music video and other stuff. But to really have all this stuff to be done, and you're basically seeing behind the scenes. Next week I might just show you how I record without my face. I'm not, I'm trying to show anyone anything. If you really want to see my face, I'm not going to show you. Sorry. Not until I'm old enough. Okay. So what this does is we can put this, and the next thing you know, let's say I didn't want a regular transition. Boom! Then all of a sudden this happens. And then this happens. Again, this is an accelerated instrument. I don't know why the music's so long. Let me add the music one more time. So we're going to move the music all the way. No, we do not want to delete music. You delete music, you can actually always get it back, but it's really hard to keep, especially with this progress we made, it's really hard to continue doing it. So let's say I wanted my volume to be loud enough for you guys to hear it, because YouTube is kind of messed up with the volume thing, especially if you have a good computer or something. So I'm going to increase, this is how I make my volume a little bit louder on the clips. I will increase the volume on both clips to 120. What that'll do is you get to hear me talk a little bit louder. I say, 130 should be good enough. And if you're still thinking about doing all of this, this is actually a way to make your videos a lot better than any other YouTuber. I say so myself because you can make your videos so much louder than normal YouTubers. We're going to go with the explosion again. Again, I love how the explosion happens. That's why I'm choosing it with this video. Most videos I go with the standard one. This one I'm just going to go with the explosion. So you hear me in like there, and then I'm talking, and then this happens. So I use the transition to edit my way through so you don't have to, I would do it with a loading screen, but yet again, PlayStation does not have like that transition where you can do that. So I guess you guys are wondering, why is the thing popped up? When you say the word PlayStation, like, here, let me try it again. PlayStation, when you say that word, I've been saying it every time I make one video. I accidentally said it in one video, and that's what happens. That's why when you hear me, no, trying to, sorry guys, I'm trying to, yeah, I'm going to leave that explosion right there. Boom. Alright, anyways, as this happens, everything is done. I have all the clips. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to help make the music a lot louder, because, again, I used YouTube and it screwed up my music. I wouldn't make it loud enough. So I'm going to make it a lot louder than when it usually is, because it makes it down to like 85% on the volume. What you want to do is you want to increase it to like 100 and something, especially if your voice, if you don't record through one thing. I'm sorry this video is so long, but this is the way I do it. Excuse me, haven't drank anything. So that's how the first videos are actually made. That's how I do the editing. And then I'm going to go over to here where it says export to gallery. This is very important, because if you don't do this and also save the projects, always save the projects. I know it says PS4, but it's actually Shadow Warrior. I just didn't want to go through naming the thing. So let's say I wanted to make it, I don't know. Here's a custom thumbnail that I'm going to go with. Let's say I wanted to do, not that. We'll say, before I log off, let's say I want a custom thumbnail. I'm going over to where it says add FX. What this does is it gives me a chance to add an FX on it. Effects, or I think that's what it's called. And let's say I wanted to make it, let's say parts, let's see here, how many videos do I already have up? Because I'm going to have to do some research before doing anything. And my phone's all the way over there because my phone is acting like an idiot. Okay, sorry about that little yell. So let's say I want to make it, my computer just turned on. So let's say I want to make it like, gotta really hurry up. Say, Shadow Warrior. Let's say I wanted to do this. And this is really a great way. Okay, so Shadow Warrior, I'm already at part 9. And I'm going to have to watch the video though. So let's say I want to make it as part 10. Now let me make sure I did not make 2 videos of this. Did I already make them? Oh shite, I screwed up. Sorry about that. Let's say part 10. I accidentally screwed up on something. You're seeing an old gameplay. I got this. Okay, so let's say not that. I'm gonna delete the text afterwards. So let's say I want to make my own custom thumbnail. What's gonna happen is when I make it, it'll actually go to my thing, and right here it'll say, let's say generate thumbnail. That's how you generate your own thumbnails on PlayStation. I don't know if they show up, but this is an old gameplay I did on Shadow Warrior. So in one of the videos, I was actually playing this. Right when I got to where it was like right around here, this gameplay was already played when I killed her and took that and this. The gameplay was already shown. So we're going to delete the clip of the old gameplay. So what we're going to do is, here's part 10. And we're going to make... So again, when you do everything to try to change your thing, it actually messes up. But if you're thinking about recording videos, make sure you buy a PS4 or Xbox One. And instead of going like a normal YouTuber who uses a capture card, I recommend using the PS4 Share Factory. Do not do what I do, which is record a bunch of videos and then hope that it'll turn out very well and it actually screws up your thing, or it makes it where you basically don't want to watch your videos anymore. Or something like that. You want to do it where you want a bunch of video. So I want to choose one more thing before we log off. I know this video is going to be like 15 minutes, just like my normal videos. So which one is this one? It's going to be the one that I'll choose, this one. So this is how the videos are actually made. Again, 1960. I don't know if I can put a nope, I cannot put a transition, because it is the same thing. So, let me see if the music did not go out of bounds. Where's the music? Of course not. Of course not. the music goes where it was. So guess what this is? Part 10. Yes, finally we made a part 10. So what we're gonna do is before we upload, and I did this before, and this is gonna be around 20 minutes. Was not trying to do this, guys. Didn't want to have a long video. Anyways, what we're gonna do here, and this gameplay will continue on. I think I said level complete. I swear it said level complete. It might continue on. I'm not for sure. Anyways, what we're gonna do after all that's done and this and that, we're gonna export the gallery, and this is how it works. It takes a while, especially with something this big, to export to gallery. For 29 minutes and 19 seconds, or even longer, to like 40 minutes, will go up to 3 hours. Which means I have to sit here, and I think, you know, I'm guessing you guys are thinking, oh, you don't have to do, 3 hours, that's not really much time. It is much time. This one takes about 40 minutes to download onto the system, and then it takes up a lot of GB. It's a lot of work that I put into, guys. And I know it seems like it's not a lot of work, and I did not exit out of that. My bad. Should I leave it in there? Leave a comment saying that I should leave that thing right in there. That little FX. Leave a comment saying that I should leave it in there, explaining that it is part 10, and I'll get back to you guys. Which I need to put my name around somewhere around here to show you that's Nairad's Gaming. So hang on. This is how I also make Nairad's Gaming. It's the same process. But let me know if you guys want me to put that little thing in there. Because I'm thinking about it. If I do that, I might want to put it at the beginning. Always did it at the beginning. But I'm thinking if, excuse me, if I want to, I'm actually going to do that. But let me know if you guys want something like that in each game. So instead of like with Nairad's Gaming, besides that, if you want something like, shites, I don't want that big enough. I want to make it a little smaller. No, I want to make it a little bit smaller. Hang on. Okay, so if you guys, before I go on or anything, make it a little bit smaller. Because I don't want it too big and then it takes up something. So, let me know if you guys want something like that. So like a part 10. Let me know if you guys want that. And then here's the first part. And then Nairad's Gaming. Which 10 I need to move. Edit next one. Part 10 I'm going to move it right around. Right there. And this is a great way if you're going to start out YouTube. Especially if you're going to try to put some things, some custom thumbnails. I think this will work. But let me know if you guys want it on there. I'll actually give you a non-edited version where I don't put anything like that on there, where it's just basic, plain. And let me know what you guys think. But I thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, then click on that like button. That will really help out. And if you want more of these videos and try to become a master video gamer, just subscribe to my channel and keep watching those videos. Oh, if you guys are wondering, I got 670 something videos. So if you guys get bored with all the new ones, just go ahead and watch the old ones. It is very. Hang on, before we log off, I'm gonna let you know what videos I got. 686. So if you guys are bored with the new videos, just go all the way back to the old videos. I don't mind if you watch those. There might be some that are private and unlisted. I don't care if you go with the unlisted ones and you guys like them. It really helps out also. Just I wanted to have those a little bit backwards because those were old videos that I didn't know. But if you guys want more, I actually sent 2 videos, one like this and then the other one without part 10. If you guys like it, then let me know and I'll have more videos like this uploaded. I'll see you guys in my next videos. Bye guys. Sorry for this video to be so long.